Hello students. Now today we are going to do all the input and output devices of computers. Now you all know the difference between the input devices and the output devices. Like you see from your eyes, you breathe in oxygen from your nose, you have your food from your mouth, you listen from your ears. So all these are taking inputs, and then your brain is doing the processing. Same way in computer also, CPU you have learned. CPU is the brain of computer which is doing the processing. Now all the different input devices and output devices which takes input in different forms. You can see keyboard will take the input in the form of data. Mic will take the input in the form of sound. Mouse will click and select the items on the screen or show the pop-up. Touch screen will select the items as well as the screen is showing you the output. Then scanner will scan the pictures, images, and it can scan even the body scanner machines. Like in airport you have seen, they are scanning whether we are carrying any metallic or any liquid item or not. Same way that this is the writing pads, then the web cameras, digital cameras, joystick, so many input devices you have seen here. Now other than these input devices, these are the output devices which gives you output in the form of hard copy, in the form of sound, in the form of, like in screen you can see. Now these days the braille keyboard and screens are also there, so those who are visually impaired, they can use the braille keyboard as well as the braille monitor or screen. So we will do one by one. Let us go through the theory portion. Now what are input devices? The devices through which control signals are sent to a computer are termed as input devices. These devices convert the input data into a digital form that is acceptable by the computer system. Some examples of input devices include keyboard, mouse, scanner, touchscreen. In mobile, you all are using touchscreen. Specially designed braille keyboards are also available to help the visually impaired for entering data into a computer. Besides, we can now enter data through voice. Now this is very important. Like in mobile, you can simply dictate and it is doing the work. Or you might have heard about Alexa or Google Home, in which we can give the order. We can just tell them what to do and they are doing that work. So those are also taking the input through voice. We can use Google voice search to search the web. Whenever we are searching the web, we are just telling, okay Google, do this work from me, and the Google is doing that work for you. Where we can input the search string through our voice. Data entered through input device is temporarily stored in the main memory, primary memory, also called RAM of the computer system, for permanent storage and future use. The data as well as instructions are stored permanently in additional storage locations called secondary memory. Suppose any song you want to store permanently, you can use the secondary memory, that is either pen drive or hard disk or your memory cards. There are so many secondary devices, storage devices that you can use. So here already you have seen all the input devices here. There are so many input devices, the tracker balls, the mouse, the MICR, OCR. Like you all are giving your competitive exams, so you are filling the circles, and the OCR, optical character or optical mark. Normally OMR, we are using OMR sheets, you are filling the circles, and the OMR means optical mark reader or recognizer is checking your copies. All the IIT JEE mains or any NEET, all the exams copies you are just marking. So many input devices as per our need we are having. Some takes the input, like microphone takes the input in the form of sound, some takes the input in the form of pictures, the webcam, the digicam. So these are all your input devices. Now next is the output devices. Now, output devices, the device that receives data from a computer system for display, physical production, etc., is called output devices. So, it can display your information or it can take the printouts using a printer or plotter. It converts digital information into human understandable form. For example, monitor, projector, headphone, speaker, printer, these are your output devices. Now, these are the NCERT notes. So, we are going through the NCERT notes. Now, next is the figure I will show you. A braille display monitor. Now, this is very important. A braille display monitor is useful for a visually challenged person to understand the textual output generated by computers. A printer is the most common used device to get output in physical hard copy form. Three types of commonly used printers are inkjet, laser, and dot matrix. Nowadays, there is a new type of printer called 3D printers. 3D printers, you see the picture. In this 3D printer, the 3D images, like suppose any idol, I want to take the printout, so the complete idol will be printed, which is used to build physical replica of a digital 3D design. These printers are being used in manufacturing industries to create prototypes of products. Their usage is also being explored in the medical fields, particularly for making body organs. So, these all are your output devices. Already, you have seen here the output devices like your screen or monitor, then the projectors, headphones, speakers, printers, all these plotters, all these are your output devices, which displays the output, gives the output in hard copy or soft copy. So, this is your input and output devices. Now, these are the NCERT notes. The link I will share in the description. You can open NCERT and you can get the notes from NCERT site. So, thank you. Have a nice day.